Alrighty, so my phone is dying, and I don't know how long I'll be able to make this video, but that's a full moon, and it is a clear sky, and it's right overhead. Okay, so best time to do this experiment is right now. There is no better time to do this experiment. Now, what I got is a no-contact laser thermometer. And basically you just point and shoot something, okay? Pavers, in this case, are creating a very, very dark moon shadow. Okay, so 61.5 in the moon shadow, and basically what you do is you compare the results to something else in the moonlight, 60.8. And it's colder in the moonlight. And so I've been doing this, and I've been like, you know, I was like amazed. I was like, yes, this is it. Moonlight makes things cold. 61.1 in the moon shade and 60.8. So, you know, not a whole lot colder, but still is colder. And I was getting pretty consistent results. But then I realized that, oh, wait a second, there's a house here. And really, as I as I point the thermometer closer to the house, so I was actually getting warmer temperature readings. So that was 63 a second ago, 62.7, back up a little further. 62.1. Back up a little further in the moonlight. 60.9. So what do we think is causing these temperature changes? I actually don't think that the moon is causing them, unfortunately. Sad for me, but I actually no longer believe that the moonlight has a cooling effect, which is really quite saddening. You know, it could. I think that some of these experiments that people are doing are, it's really easy to think you're onto something and then just not. And so, like, from what I've been, you know, just from what I've been testing, I just haven't seen it. You know, I've done this test over and over again. I just haven't seen it myself. So, Earth is still flat, but unfortunately, for me, anyways, I don't think the moonlight has a cooling effect. But you know, so that's my conclusion I got from doing my tests in the full moon. All right, peace. Okay, just as a little bonus here, I actually purchased a Seek thermal imaging camera attachment for my Android phone in order to do this experiment. Originally, I figured that, hey, if the moon has a cooling effect, then I can capture the shadow in real time. But what I found is that the shadow was not actually picking up. It was just a blur the color was a constant color. So, but what you can kind of see what's going on here, and what I just witnessed with my no contact thermometer, the color, the hot color, red, that's the intersection where the house meets the pavers. And so it kind of gets a little warmer as it gets to that intersection there. There's no shadow. You can't just see the shadow. Again, what this infrared, what this camera is doing is it's just picking up heat signatures. So it's just measuring heat and displaying them. So you can see the window, is very cold, and so that's the reason it's picking up. You can also see the chairs are cold, but it doesn't just pick up a shadow. So that's why I believe that the heat from the house is causing, or was causing the temperature changes. And it was just a coincidence that the shadow was there, and it kind of looked like the moonlight might have been causing that. Another interesting thing with this is that, well, I can point it at the moon, and the thermal imaging camera is showing that the moon is warmer than the area around it. That right there is the moon, and it's greenish color. So what I was kind of thinking might happen is it might actually be colder than the area surrounding it, but that's not the case. So check it out. That's my cat. Yeah, but anyways, hopefully this was interesting, informative. If the moon does cause a cooling effect, please comment, because I would love to, to figure it out. But at this point, I haven't really seen anything. I think it's just a lesser light, as it says in Genesis. So I think that it just doesn't have a very measurable effect. Anyways, thanks for watching.